Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the CSS series. Please, if you are new here, subscribe and hit the like button for more content like this. Alright guys, so the last video in our CSS series we talked about CSS lists, but today we'll be talking about CSS tables. Alright, so what I've done is I created a folder in our CSS series folder. I created a tables folder, then I created an index.html document. Okay, so inside the index.html document, I created a table, a very simple table. All right, I first created a div, then a table with a table tag, then head, 3 head, okay, and the table data, okay, 2 table data with 3 heads. All right, so then make sure you link your style sheets. Okay, guys, so if you don't know how to create table, it's very simple. I showed you how to create table in my HTML course, so make sure you watch that first. Okay, so today we're just talking about the styling of our HTML tables. Okay, so the next thing is to create your CSS style, CSS document. Okay, your style sheet, and link it in your HTML file. Okay, so let me show you what we have now in the browser. This is what we have. Okay, so now let's try to style this table. All right, so first of all, let's target the table. Okay, then we'll target the table heads and the table data. Okay, we'll target three of them at once. Then we'll say border 1 pixels solid. Okay, so we already talked about border in our last previous videos, so I mean this should be familiar with you. So let's come to our browser. Make sure you launch your live server as usual. Then you can see this is the first style. Okay, there's a border around the table. It looks better than before. All right, so we can make it look even much better. Okay, so let's target the table separately. I will say width 100%. All right, so let's come to our browser. You can see the width of the table is now 100%, so it looks much better than before. So that's how to give full width to a particular table. Now let's try to make this border look much better because it's very ugly right now. Let's talk about collapse table borders. Okay, and the way we set the collapse table borders is we use the border collapse properties to set whether the table border should be collapsed into single border. Okay, so the way we do that is under here we say border collapse. Okay, very straightforward. Border collapse. All right, then we say collapse. All right, so when we come to the browser, you can see the border is now single border. Okay, so the borders are collapsed and it looks much better right now. So the next thing we'll talk about is the width and height of the table. Okay guys, so let's give a height to the table head. Okay, we're gonna say height of 40 pixels. Okay, all right, so you can see there is an height of 40 pixels applied to every head. Okay, and we can set the width of the table to any percentage. You can say 60%. All right, you can see it is reduced, but let's leave it to 100. Okay, so the next thing we'll talk about is CSS table alignment. Okay, so we can align our text inside of our table. Okay, so let's target the heads and the table data. I say text align center. All right, you can see everything is aligned center. Okay, but you can also say text align left, and everything will be aligned left. Okay, you can say right, everything will also be aligned right. Okay, let's leave it as left. It looks good, but it looks better that way. Okay, okay, so that's basically everything about table alignment. The next thing we'll talk about is CSS table styles. Okay, let's start with padding, CSS padding. Okay, let's give a padding to the table data. Okay, let's say padding of 5 pixels. I hope it's not too much. Okay, you can see the table data, the data are spaced out, the text are spaced out, and it looks much better. So another thing we can do in our CSS, in our table styles, is horizontal dividers. Okay, so let me show you how that works. Okay, can target the th and td to say border bottom 1 pixels, solid, okay, ddd, this gray color. That's what we have. Okay, so first we need to remove this particular border. Let's comment this out for it to work. Okay, so we won't give any border apart from this particular border, the border bottom. Okay, you can see the table, there is horizontal dividers instead of borders. Okay, let me make it black so you can see it properly. Okay, right, so you can see there are horizontal dividers dividing the tables. Okay, and it looks neat and better. Okay, so another thing we can talk about in the table is hoverable tables. Okay, so when you hover on the particular table, the background color changes. Let me show you what that means. So we can target the tr, then we'll put the over property. Okay, that is the rule, put the over, the column and over. Okay, so we'll say background color, let's say black. Okay, and let's say color, that is text color of white. Okay, so when you over on the table, you can see it changes. That's what is called over. Okay, our table is looking great. Okay guys, so another thing we'll talk about is stripes table. Okay, stripe table. So here we'll set that. First of all, let me add another table data. Okay, we can be 3 table data. Let's copy this and paste it below. I just call it Mary. Okay, let's 5. Okay, so now let me show you how stripe table works. Okay, so let's target the tr. Let's see. Okay, and we say nth child. Okay, even. Okay, and we say background color, let's say f2, f2, f2. Okay, you can see. So the even child is, okay, is gray. So that's what this particular code is talking about. The nth child even. So 1, 2, 3, 1 and 3 are even. Okay, so that's why they are gray. I believe you understand that. Guys, the last thing we're talking about in CSS tables is responsive table. Okay, so before we start, let's add some table heads. Okay, let's add more, maybe 2 values. Let's say head and gender. Okay, oh sorry, gender. Okay, let's quickly add this male. Sorry, it should be dog male. Okay, let's just quickly copy this and paste it below. Paste it here also. Alright, let's change this to female. Okay, okay, so let's see what we have. Alright, so we have more table data and table heads. So now let's talk about responsive table. Before we start using responsive table, you need to first wrap your table with a div. Help this one work. You can see I wrap my table with a div. So make sure you wrap your table with a div and a closing tag div here. Okay. Then we'll come to our styles.css. We target div. We say div. Okay. Then we'll say overflow x auto. Okay, so that's basically everything about responsive table. So now anytime our table is too big for the screen, it will overflow. So let's come. Okay, so sorry, let me show you what I did. We come right click, inspect. Okay, then when you inspect to show this, so we're trying to check the way our table will appear in each screen size. Okay, you can see the sizes. It's reducing, we are reducing this. Okay, you can see when it's reduced to 267 pixels, you can see there is an overflow. I hope you can see it clearly. Okay, there is an overflow here that we can scroll to see the table. So that's basically everything about tables. I believe you understand it perfectly and you can use it for your own personal projects. Okay, so if you like the video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Okay, and stay tuned for the next video on the CSS series.